Mr. Guto Konrad, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing great.
Great, great. I must say welcome in Belgium. Welcome at the Swing Festival. They call it the Blues Festival for the people.
Yeah.
It's a free festival, and I think it's about 30 and so many times that they did it.
Isn't it 37? It's 37 times, I think.
37 or 38,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Okay. I think we must also say thank you to Nico, your promoter, the frontman of the Blues Bones, to bring you to the festival.
Yeah, for sure.
You're a young guy, you're a new guy for us, so let's keep it simple. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Guto Konrad. I'm 23 years old.
Yes.
I was born in Brazil. I still live there, and I'm a singer, guitar player, and songwriter.
Yeah.
I just released my first record, Looking for Change.
Yes. We'll talk about that later on. I've put a small part about you.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure. And
it's your first time that you are in Europe?
It's the third time, actually. Yeah, I've toured Finland twice. Nice. Last February and October of 2025.
Do you feel big differences when you are here in Europe and in your own country, Brazil?
I think, yeah, of course, cultural differences here and there, but blues fans are
the same people.
Are pretty much the same kind of people everywhere, I think. It's always a very very good community.
You're very young, you're a musician, but why did you want to become a musician? Do you think that it's something that comes from inside, or maybe you were destined to become one? I don't know.
I don't know. It took me actually almost 10 years of playing to decide I wanted to play professionally, and to decide I wanted to make a living out of music. For a long time, I thought it was going to be a hobby forever, but then at some point, I started to interact with people who I got to know people who made a living who still make a living out of music, and when you hear the call, when you know it's the right thing to do, you can do anything else after that, I would say. Then I started playing my first couple of gigs when I was 17, 16, and maybe 18, and I never thought about doing anything else.
Why did you choose for the style that you play now, the hard blues, the blues rock?
Yeah. I was always into hard rock and heavy metal. When growing up, and when I started playing the electric, because I started with the acoustic and then I went to the electric. And when I first started playing the electric, that was my thing. It was hard rock, heavy metal, and eventually I got to know about, of course, Hendrix, Stevie Ray, and those were pretty much the first guys they were my first contact with blues-rooted music, or blues music, blues rock, or however you want to call it. They were my first contact, and they were pretty much the guys who made me go through that path.
Yeah. When I Google on internet, I found about you that you are compared with Jimi Hendrix. Is he one of your examples or idols?
Yeah, absolutely. How can you play a Strat and not think about Jimmy, you know? And of course, Stevie, Robin Trower, and
Stevie Ray,
all the legends who played a Strat and used fuzz pedals and all that. I think you can't forget about those guys really. If you play a Strat, you play blues rock,
whatever you want.
Yeah, they're part of it.
Okay, you are only 23. Did you already learn something by being a musician? From being a musician?
I've learned that it's a forever, it's a work in progress. Always.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, always. And the more you do it, the more use you get to doing it, and you got to be always open for finding and looking for inspiration everywhere, and that's pretty much the big thing. You know, it's not about having a practice routine or something, and practicing and trying to become better is to me always a matter of looking for inspiration every day, looking for a reason to pick up the instrument, a reason to play music every day.
Is there still time for another thing besides music? Do you have hobbies or things that you do in your free time?
Not really. A lot of what I do is related to playing, related to music. I wouldn't say so. Like nowadays, I don't have as many hobbies as I used to. I would say music really takes everything.
Yeah.
And I'm also a big music nerd as well. I really like listening to albums of every kind and lots of different genres, hip hop, Brazilian music, whatever.
It's not your first time in Europe, but your first time in Belgium.
Yeah, my first time in Belgium. Yeah.
Then I must ask you, what do you know about Belgium?
What do I know about Belgium?
Did you inform yourself about what's going on here in that small country? A very difficult country.
I knew a couple of things. I knew that Belgium is a very small country.
Small country,
and that even though it's a small country, you guys speak sometimes 2 to 3 languages.
Speak 3 languages. We have to speak the 2 languages.
Yeah, Flemish and
Dutch.
Yeah, Dutch.
Flemish, Dutch, French,
and French,
and a bit German.
Yeah, for sure.
On the east side.
I knew about the fries and.
And you have the best beers in
the best beers.
The best beers in Europe.
Yeah.
That we can say also.
Yeah.
That you must taste them. As we said, you have, I think, in April this year, you brought out your first album.
Yeah, Looking for Change.
It got the title "Looking for Change."
Yeah, for sure.
What's behind the title? What do you want to change, or why the change in the title? You're not satisfied with some things, or?
Yeah, I think this album I came up with most of the songs when I had first turned 18 or 19, something like that. A lot of the lyrics are about maturing, growing up, going from
normal things for you.
Going from a teenager and into being a young adult, and everything that I've been through that time, and becoming a musician, all that. And
you wrote all the songs yourself. Does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that songwriting is an easy process for you?
Not really. Not really.
Can I say when do you write your songs? Or
I'm really picky about songwriting. I have this thing that I normally don't record.
No.
The things that I normally don't record the ideas I have, and but if they come back at some point, if they come back to me, and if I catch myself playing something again or singing an idea again, it means it's good and it's worth investing on that idea. Then I try to come up with something, and then I eventually try to record something with my phone. And normally lyrics, the melody, the harmony, everything just comes all at once. And the faster it comes, normally the better the song.
You go with your music back to the 60s and 70s. I read somewhere. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. I really take inspiration from that period. I don't necessarily want to be like a 60s, 70s tribute artist,
no.
But I like to take lots of inspiration from that period, because I think that back then people used to have concepts behind albums, and the albums were really important. Not only the songs, but like the order of the songs, of the tracks, and all of that, and people used to really try to make albums instead of just singles, compiled singles.
Oh, okay, okay,
You know?
I understand. But when you're on stage, you play your songs from the album.
Yeah.
Are that the same songs or the songs in another way, or how do you?
Yeah, most of the songs were written. I'd say like 80% of the songs were written to be played live.
Yes.
That was my idea. I wanted to release an album that could be played live, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think there's only one song which I don't play, which is "Still Remember When You Said Goodbye." It's more of an acoustic song. Yeah. It's more of an acoustic song, and yeah, that one I normally keep for acoustics, acoustic sets and stuff like that. But the rest of the songs, sometimes I'll improvise a little longer on solo or something. But the structure of the songs tend to
I think that you are on stage with different people than in the studio. I think, or are that the same musicians when you're touring than in the?
No. Now in Europe, I'm playing with Loris and Sam. They're hired musicians, and but in Brazil, I normally play with my trio. It's always the same band. It's always Alison and Fred, which were the same guys who recorded the album. But this time I'm playing with Sam and Loris.
Okay, I give you now free promotion time.
Free promotion time?
For your album.
Okay.
Can you tell us why people must buy the album?
Okay.
Don't say it's a good album, that's too simple.
I try to put lots of effort into making it an album. A lot of people told me that it's very easy to listen to and that time goes really quick when you listen to it, because it really seems like all the songs they have to do something like with each other. The album has a good flow to it, and it's not only, I would say it's not only like a blues rock album. It's not only for blues rock fans, I would say, and not only for guitar fans, because I try to make it easy to listen, you know.
Okay.
And I think that's what I'm trying to gravitate towards as well for the next album. I just want something that, of course, can be identified as blues rock or blues rooted, but that is really easy to listen to, that anybody who likes music would get into.
Yeah.
And I think we got close to that.
I have some general questions to finish. You're very young. Do you still have many plans or open items on what they call the bucket list, things that you once want to do?
Not really. I try to live like
today.
For today, but of course I already started writing my new album, my next album, and I want to see where it goes for that. You know, I just want to. I always felt like living for today works a little bit better for me, but I just want to stick to the plan that I always had, which is keep making music, keep playing music, and keep recording, and see where that takes me. To be honest,
you don't have a plan that you say I want to stay in 10 years there or there. No. Let's go.
Not really. I don't
That's
really.
That's good. That's good.
I don't really think about that. I just think a lot about the present, and I think a lot about being able. I want to play more, of course. I want to play more. I want to have more material. I want to release more music, and I want my music to reach more people, more and more and more. And if that means touring to a whole bunch of countries and maybe going to America or whatever, it means doing stuff like that, that's what I want. You know, I just want to reach as many people and touch as many people as I can with music.
Then I have a last question. What are you doing to try to keep the music relevant today? Because, like you say, we are living in a world where everybody is fighting, and do you think that a musician can help to better the situation, to do something, to change something?
I think I'm not really trying to fit into anything, to be honest. I'm really trying to do my own thing. Can you ask the question again, please? Just
Yes.
so I can come up with something.
What do you do yourself to keep the music relevant, to help people live in the world that we are living today?
That's a really hard question.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
a really hard question.
I know, because you're very young, but do you think at the moment that you're somewhere, okay, we're living in a difficult world, and I'm here on stage as a musician.
Yeah, I think.
Do you have a part of the task to not to change the world, but
I think people should be more transparent,
yeah,
and I think art is a very good way of.
I do think so.
You know, it's a very good way of being really transparent and being yourself.
Yeah.
And I think I do that by playing, writing music that I truly believe in, and really trying to play the music, write the music that I truly believe in, and being transparent, being vulnerable, showing that you're vulnerable, and you know, I think that's something that the world could learn from art a little bit more. You know, just being more vulnerable, being more transparent, being a little bit more true to yourself.
That's fair enough.
That's what I'm always trying to do through music.
Okay, Mr. Guto Konrad, that were my questions. Thank you again for making some time free for Roots Time.
Yeah,
I hope to meet you again in the future, and to see you grow to one of the biggest young stars in the music.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.